Now start. Okay, ma'am. As we are meeting first time, that's why as my meet my first time, that's why let me introduce myself. My name is Ashish Rajput. I am from UP. Currently, I'm talking to you Kanpur district. And if you talk about my education qualification, I have completed my BTech degree with the computer science. Earlier, I was working one of the software company. I was working there as a junior developer. But due to some health issue, I had to quit my job. So these days, I'm looking for the job in my core field. Right now, I'm living in my Lucknow city. So that's why I'm looking for a job. You can say that right now I'm job seeker. And when it comes to my area of interest, where I'm very fond of listening old songs, I'm very fond of interact new people like you to explore myself. That's my hobby. That's from my side. Thank you so much, ma'am.
Yeah, it's a very wonderful introduction. I think so. You are searching and person you will get job very early because I think so you are done. You are you like a study will not waste. 100% will get good job.
Yeah, yeah, ma'am. These days I'm only attend the 2 or 3 session to improve my communication. I don't take a like throughout the day. I'm practice. I should focus on my technical skills also, ma'am. Because I know in if you want to get a job in any private sector, especially in IT sector, you should improve the both skills, like I think communication skills as well as your technical skills. On the basis of both things, you get a job. Otherwise, you have good communication, you don't have knowledge about technical skill, how to operate the computer, how to think. So that's is waste of time, ma'am. So that's why only throughout the day, only 1 to 2 sessions I took, ma'am.
It's good, I think so. And you are going to communicate with any person, then it's not like a hard for you. You can, and especially you are going to communicate with anyone is easy way. And that in you have done BTech, you are going to do a job in any IT sector. Then in that office and all, you are going to communicate with that time. So it's very necessary to you are understanding or not.
But ma'am, to be honest, ma'am, I have had because I have completed my basic academic qualification with by using my vernacular language. I can say the Hindi language, ma'am. That's why there is no person available in my family who guide me. You son, in this time you are like a 20, you should learn this language. I can learn this language. But after completing my degree, then I realized, ma'am, when I go for the interview for company to company, then I realized is if you are not able to speak any single words in English, ma'am, in front of the interviewer, how can you select me? So that's why I then realized, ma'am. Otherwise, we have no guts to speak in like single words in front of them. But that they decided, man, I will first improve communication skills, then I go for the interview. Otherwise, there's no chances to select there, man.
Yeah, I think like you are a BTech, you have completed your BTech, you have done also job also few months, your few years.
3 months, ma'am.
So I'm going to talk about any sector respectful job you want to do. Then for that you have to knowledge about this language, right? Without
Yeah, yeah.
this language, so many labor they are doing job na, like there are lots of work they are doing, but that is yeah, like that those person nobody is going to respect because they are doing labors and maids they don't have this much of knowledge. So as you are educated and nowadays it's a era, you have to knowledge about this, you are not doing nothing you are you going to do, but you have a knowledge about this language and everybody can give you respect. Yeah, you are a very knowledgeable person, you have a lots of knowledge. And but we have
Especially, ma'am. Yes, I want to say something. Yeah, please go on.
we have a lots of degree, but I don't have knowledge. I could not able to express my thoughts in front of anyone. So that time to think like that I have I don't have anything to talk with anyone. How can communicate? How can communicate with any person? So that's why it's a very important for us.
Hmm. Especially, ma'am, if you are know about the English language, you go for the village area. That times you speak a sing like you speak in English language. That's why the person give them more respect. You are saying you have lots of degree. You are very knowledgeable person. That's why right now you speaking English. But I know if you go any metro city area, everyone is speaking English language. That's why they are considered this is a language that the people not consider like you are very knowledgeable person. You have lots of degree. But I'm talking village area. They consider that. But you know, ma'am. First, I would like to ask you, ma'am, because you don't introduce yourself, so please introduce yourself. I know anything about you.
Sure, ma'am. So yeah, as you know, my name is Neha, and I'm connecting with you, UP, in city of Greater Noida. I'm married. I have two kids, and if you talk about my qualifications, so I have done graduation in BSc Botany Honors. And if you talk about my hobbies, so my hobbies is this day learning this language. And apart from running my YouTube channel, that's all about me. Thank you.
Okay, ma'am. Ma'am, are you interested to discuss me any topic, ma'am? I have only one topic, ma'am, because regarding your point of view.
Yeah, sure. Whatever. Yeah, I know that. Like I think like that. If anybody will give any topic, then that time I can. At that time I want to judge myself. I'm learning. I want to improving day by day. So you go ahead and you can discuss on that topic.
Only, ma'am, only just few minutes ago you are speaking. There's a knowledge, ma'am. So I'm according to your point of view, I just put the topic, knowledge versus degree. Which is important? Who is important? Like a knowledge important, a degree important, ma'am. If you go for any organization, if you go for the private sector, yeah, government sector, that time to most of person give the more importance. First, you prefer to degree. On the basis of degree, you can apply for the form, you can apply the job, and then after they check your knowledge they are selected. So according to you, ma'am, what's your opinion? Your degree is important, your knowledge important, ma'am?
Yeah, according to my points, knowledge is more important these days. I'm talking like these days more important knowledge. You have a lots of degree because I have also done BSc by botany honors, and I have done like a graduate like 10 12 years back. But I forgot each not each and everything, but I forgot most of the thing I forgot. But I'm connecting to like every time those what I have done, I study and not, but everything I had a knowledge about those particular thing, then I can right now I feel very confident. Yeah, I have a knowledge about like each and everything whatever I have studied in my past, that thing I have a knowledge, not like a kitabi kira. What is the meaning? I don't know. But
Bookworm, ma'am,
now
I think bookworm, you can use the word bookworm, kitabi kida, bookworm.
also. So these days, like every school, why teachers and a school are teaching like that. Children should be a smart minds, not like book mom, and then every time touch read some book and know some. And why school is providing some education to through the activity, because children mind should be very they catching power will be very fast, then they can catch each and everything very fast. So that's
Mhm.
why knowledge is more important. You have a lots of degree, but that degree is you are not using this kind of I have a lots of degree and I'm going somewhere, and if I will tell, yeah, I have a this much of degree, can you hire me? In that time they will ask a lots of question in front suddenly for me suddenly you have a lots of degree, then you can give answer of this question. But that time I can't give because I don't have knowledge. So for that I have to knowledge like each and every field. Then every if I'm going to give into the interview in any organization, and that organization will also known as no, I am a very knowledgeable person and they can hire me easily. And
Mhm.
think like that they don't have any degree, but they have a knowledge about like each and every field, so they can also give respect to me. So these
Yeah,
are
yeah, you're right, ma'am. And I think you are strongly believe the knowledge. Knowledge is the best, ma'am. If a person have knowledge, a person have knowledge, they can easily get a job. Thank you, ma'am, so much for sharing your knowledge. But I'm partially agree with your point. To be honest, ma'am, I am saying right now, no degree, as no, you are saying absolutely right. Degree is like right now, if your person give money, that's why the fake degree is available, ma'am. You just give the money, you can get a degree from any like a multinational college or famous college. You can get it only for giving money. But you know, a person have knowledge, see he or she can get a early job in any sector, ma'am. But you know, some person opinion say like if you don't have degree, how can you apply the form? How can you apply a job for anyone? So what's your point? At that time, what will you do, ma'am?
Yeah, in that time you should, like, degree will be mandatory, both like
Hmm?
degree and knowledge. Because I have a knowledge about like all computer related to technical degree, but I am going to apply any, like, IT company. That IT company is not going to hire me because of I don't have any knowledge. Like I had, because I not completed like in my BTech, so that's why they will not hire me. Because so in that time, maybe like, maybe 100% degree and plus knowledge both like will be required, then that any organization will hire us.
But ma'am, some person opinion like our no our citizen person opinion degree comes from the knowledge. If you have knowledge, you easily can get a degree. If you don't have knowledge, you can't get a degree, ma'am. Degree also come from your knowledge, ma'am. Degree is degree is a certification of degree is certificate of so like you are educated, you are so otherwise no people how can you believe that, ma'am? If you show the degree, there's a like a you can say that na, if you go for the interview for taking a teacher, ma'am, you are want to get a teacher in any private school or government school, that's why you show the degree, ma'am. On the basis of degree, then your person give the chance, ma'am. Otherwise there's no possibility to give the chance, ma'am. So that's why degree just show up, no. Degree also, ma'am, you so can you are like a you are degree holder, you have just to get this kind of degree. Otherwise they, how can you say that the person give the importance to you, ma'am? So what's
Yeah.
your point, ma'am?
Yes, yeah, it's a very nice question. I think so. It's a very interesting. If you talk about like teaching line, like I'm going to talk about private sector, because if suppose I have not completed my B.Ed and any nursery like entity degree, something like that. For that, I have a how to teach children, how to handle them easily, and how can like whatever I have to handle it means. So I
Mhm.
can handle it, and it's a very easy to edit all the things. Like it's social media and Google. You can edit like because I done graduation for that. I can edit like I can make
Mhm.
a certificate, not a hard task I can make. But for that, if you will get job, then you have to prove it, like you have taken degree or not. Because you will not going to, after suppose you got a job, you are not like you are not doing their good performance, then after that
Mhm.
you your job. So for that, uh, if you got job because you are shown there like you block degree, you have edited something like that, you have not taken B.Ed or something entity, something like that. So for that you have like enter any organization, like first like you show your degree certificate. So after that you have enter there, and you don't have that much of knowledge for
Mhm.
after, no, after getting job, then you have to do hard work. Yeah, because I
Mhm.
get a job and full time after coming home, and you have to do hard work. And you whatever like you are going to teach any children or whatever thing like required. Nowadays it's very easy to learn each and everything. Social media, each and everything you can learn very easy. So this
Mhm.
way you prove, and I can teach. Suppose tomorrow I have to teach like some craft and anything I have to teach, then I can search like a Google and anything. I can like take any resources from social media. I can teach them. So this way I can I think so I can survive there with no with my knowledge.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. But ma'am, you are saying absolutely right because right now we are living very digitalized country. We living like a 21st century, very modern era. You can edit the your degree. But you know what comes right now? No, the if you submit your like a degree on any organization, that's why they check, ma'am, your degree. This is not. That's why they are in every degree the barcode as, ma'am, inside the barcode is available. They can scan the barcode. They are checking this degree fake or not, ma'am, because right now there are so many equipment there, ma'am. How can you say that the person he did the anything, then on the basis fake up the degrees, he or she can that job, ma'am? Because no, right now we are digitalized, ma'am. That's why in every company, every school have a gadget there. You can check the your degree. This is degree are valid or not, ma'am.
Yeah.
Are you able to understand?
Sorry.
Are you able to understand my point, ma'am?
Yeah, I can. I am able to